Hello, my artful friends, welcome. So today I'm going to be using the stamped 12 by 12 that I did last week. It was this gorgeous wreath stamp, and I also need to pull a winner from the draw the comment section that I asked you guys to look at last week. And hold on, I just need to get the website up and running. Okay, bear with, I just need to grab that. Anyway, hope you are all well. I know some of you aren't. I know some of you are not well at the moment. Now, why can't I see? What's going on there? Eh? What's going on? Can't seem to find the window that I need. Window capture. Oh. Okay. Hold on, something not happening here. Something not happening here. Ah, there we go. Got it. Okay. See if this works. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Does that work? No. Why isn't that working for me? It's a bit. I don't know. Let's see if I can do it this way. Anyway, hi everybody. I'm trying to display capture. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can do it this way. No, cancel that. Delete that. Honestly, technology, eh? Right, window capture. That's what I want. Add source. Right. Yay, found it. Okay. This is what I want. I know you can see a bit of me as well, but let's see if I can get rid of that. Okay, there we go. That's better. Right, so I'm going to go and grab the what do I need? The video that you guys commented on last week. So get shareable link, copied. All right. I'm going to pop it in here. Filter duplicate users. There we go. Okay, get YouTube comments. Oh, let's try that. Ooh, 29 unique comments. All right. Gonna pick a winner, guys. Let me just check that you can actually see this. Let's move that over. Oh, what's going on now? Why can't you see it all? Oh, that's the bit I want you to be able to see, that bit there. Okay, are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! And the winner is Lisa Attlee. Yay! Lisa, congratulations. Okay, we'll get rid of that for a sec. Well done, Lisa. So you've won the Shabby Roses kit from me. There we go. All done. Right. I'm I'm not going to read that out. That's a good way of putting it, Shaz. Bless you. That sounds rough. That does sound rough. There we go. What's occurring? Hello, Anna. I was picking a winner. We are now going to do crafting. Hello. My sound is, it's saying that it's working. Is it working now? Still no sound. Oh, you do hear me. Okay. Do you hear me now? I know what happened. It's all right. I figured it. It's working now. I'm going to start again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right, I'll start again. So I'm going to say this only once. So you need to write down the measurements if you want to do this. If you've got a pencil ready, everybody. So if you're doing this in inches, you need to score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 2 1/4, 3 1/2, 7 1/2, 8 1/4, 8 3/4, 10 inches, and then 10 1/2 inches. Okay. If you didn't get that, rewind. If you're doing this in centimetres, you need to score at 1.5 centimetres, 3, 6, 9, 19, 22, 25, 26.5, and then cut at 28 centimetres. Okay, so what we're going to be creating is like it's kind of just like a fun fancy fold, really. Now, I got the inspiration from this from Sam Calcutt's videos. Then you need to cut yourself a square panel. This is 4 by 4 inches, this one, and that is going to stick on there. And if you're doing it in centimetres, you need to cut a panel that's 10 by 10 centimetres. Right, so I want to decorate my panels, and I can't decide whether I want a nice long strip of this down the back, or do I want I'm going to go with this on the back and then maybe put a section of this on the front, because the idea is to sort of make this last, you know, a long time. So I know what, I'll start with the inches one then. So I'm going to cut a strip. I'm going to cut this. I know what, I'm going to pretend that this is a I'm going to cut this at 8.5. Oh no, I can't. What am I saying? So just imagine this is 8.5 inches wide. All right. But because this is UK measurements, I'm just going to cut this down to 8.25, because it just makes my brain not so have to work so hard. Okay. Because our cardstock sizes are a little bit different. So, oh gosh. Oh, this is a trimmer I need to change the blade for. Oh dear. Just gonna tidy that up a bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, I changed the blade on the other trimmer, not this one. Alright, so I'm gonna cut this at 8 inches, and that way it just makes it a bit easier for me to cut all my wee little panels. Okay, let me just check, is this the one, is this the inches one or the centimetres one? No, that's the centimetres one. Okay, I'm going to put that out the way before I get really confused. So I'm going to cut this a panel quarter, so I need 1/4 of an inch. So that'll be my first one. This is going to be a very thin slither to stick on. Then my next one needs to be 1 inch. Are you all still with me so far? I think you are. I'm going to flip that round because it's easier for me to do it this way. 4 inches. Oh no, I didn't need it to be 4 inches. It's 3 3/4. That's what I needed. Then 1 inch. Ooh, do you hear the wind? Blustery. I'm going to turn this around actually. It's so much easier to do shorter ones on the other side of the trimmer. So much easier. Okay, that's that. Then I want to cut myself a little matting layer to go on top of my square here. So I'm going to cut that at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So the one that Sam did was, yeah, slightly different sort of shape and everything, but it's just a kind of similar idea, and I've kind of adapted the measurements for myself. So what bit are we going to use? See, I want to use that middle section. I'm going to cut this at 4. I'm going to cut that at 4 as well. So then I do 3.5 by 3.5. There we go. That can layer onto there. Like that. Let's see how that works out. So let's stick it all together. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Joanna. Hello, Cheryl. Who else has come in here? Delinda, Bev, Glenna, Monica, Janine. Oh, my pack of... Oh, I didn't bring them in here. My pack of magnets have arrived. Gosh, they do not take up a lot of room. 50 magnets do not take a lot of room up at all. But anyway... And I think the rate I'm going to be using, I'm going to have to order a few more. Right. I showed Tom the album I made last night. And he said, whoa, how much would you charge for that? And I just went, I said at least £60 because it took me 5 hours to make. And he said, would you get that for it? And I went, I don't know. I haven't sold it. I've not planned to sell it. But I think it kind of just went to show that actually, if you're going to give a really beautiful gift like that to somebody, you know, really that is the value that you should be, you know, putting on things that you've made. I know people don't always value them, but then I don't know if that's partly our fault for not valuing it ourselves. So, you know, I think if the quality is good and you've made it carefully, then you should value your work. Right. This is a bit tricky, this one. I think I should have maybe gone for a slightly thicker. Right, I'm going to recut that one. That's way too thin. What did I cut that one to? 1/4 inch. I think I might just do that one at 3/8 instead. It just looks a bit weird having it so thin. Let's try 3/8 this time. How's Jaden, May and Tom? Oh, thank you for asking. Tom was feeling rough this morning. He went back to bed. I got up really late this morning. I mean, it was just morning. That's all I'm going to say. It was nearly afternoon. I didn't set myself an alarm because I didn't need to be anywhere this morning. Anyway, sorry. The reason I'm saying that is because then as I got up, Tom went back to bed. And then as I went downstairs, May had went back to bed as well. So I came downstairs, I saw some evidence that she'd been crocheting this morning on the sofa. So she'd obviously just sort of like hung out on the sofa in the morning and then went back to bed. And then I went out, I kind of snuck out because I'm a bit wary that I may have it. I feel a little bit, you know, you can feel something in the back of your throat and it just doesn't feel quite right. So I don't know if I'm coming down with it. Anyway, I just snuck out quickly to go and post something and just sort of was mindful not to stay in chat. There was 2 people that I bumped into and I just kind of like quickly, I didn't speak to them for long and I stayed a distance from them. So yeah, Jaden seems to be, he still feels a bit weak, I think. He's on the mend though, thank you. Ew, come on. No, there we go. The ones who appreciate it are the ones who know how much work goes into. Absolutely, Audrey. Oh, it's Lisa here. Hi, Lisa. You won the card kit. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to you, but I'll try and post it. Hello, Création Francine Roberge. Bienvenue. You get thirsty when you're coming down with something. That's interesting. Okay, so the idea is then that that sticks onto there. I don't know whether I think I've done the scoring a bit wonky because it's not perfectly scored. But anyway. How are you doing, Miss Shaz? Did you go back to bed this afternoon? Yeah, I've just been kind of like, I haven't been doing anything too crazy busy. All right, where's my ruler? So I need to put glue about 4 inches. So just do it from there to there. I'm just going to do one at a time. I think one side at a time. Don't look too close. Mike did a test earlier, but negative, but we're both feeling not right. Oh. Hi, Reet. Keep your eyes open. Oh. Oh, Reet, I tried to post you something last week, so I'm hoping that you'll get it this time. Ooh, hot cross bun. Hello, Janice. So if this works, I'm going to use this fold for my classes, I think, because it's quite a, I don't know, I think it's quite a dramatic one. I like that. There we go. That's how it looks. So I wonder if I could maybe alternate the pattern. Let's be a bit more adventurous, Ruth. I think I might, yeah, alternate maybe the pattern on that side. Okay, let's do the turquoisey one then. So this is Tahitian Tide. I could use, oh no, please. I could use that for the, No, I haven't got enough. I haven't got enough to do the centre and the edge. So I'll use this to do the end piece. And a different colour. Ooh. What have I got that matches this? I'm kind of using up my celebration papers. Ooh, no. Oh, isn't it funny how some blues, when you put them together, just doesn't look right? The balmy blue does not look right. Ooh, that doesn't look right either. Just trying to look at the colours I've used here. It's a bit tricky. Got a little bit of that left. Try that. Okay. Oh no, I haven't got enough. Mind you, you're not going to see that section. No, still got not got enough. Okay, let me have a little think. See what I've got in here. That might be fun background. Kind of picks out the colours, doesn't it? Let's go for that one. So if I have that as my background, oh, nice. So I need to cut this at 20.5. I need to spell check the heading to this video, do I? Oh dear. Oh dear. What have I put? Let me just see. I'm going to change it right now. Oh my days. See, that's only offensive to us Brits and Aussies, South Pacificers, I should say. It's not offensive to the Americans at all, that word. So I'm cutting this to 9.5. So I'll fit there. And then this section was 1.5 centimetres, so I just need to get 1 centimetre. Yeah, we have. It sure catches your attention. I know. Have we got some extra viewers tonight because of it? Now I haven't quite got enough to do that, so I'm going to use this instead. So let me just check I've got enough. what do I do? Okay, so I'm going to cut this to 1, no, 3, 2.5. Two and a half, and then I'll cut it down to the length, because I want to leave the length on this scrap piece just in case. I'm a bit of a just in case person, you know, because I'd hate to come to that piece of paper and then go, oh, I shouldn't have cut off that end. Okay, so 20 and a half. Right, Martina. Not Martina, Deborah. Oh dear. Well, it's quite apt, isn't it? You know, seeing it's childbirth that makes us mothers. Oh, I got my son's card today in the post. I did speak to him on Saturday, and he said, I posted it today. I think you'll get it late. And we're like, yes, I will get my card late. Actually, I need to message him to say thank you. He's very kindly offered to pay for my husband and I to go and have dinner. And he's going to babysit. Not that the rest of the kids need babysitting, but anyway. Don't know if that means he's going to entertain them or something. But that's very sweet of him, because he's at university at the moment. So he said, sorry I wasn't there to make you breakfast. Quite like that. Yes, Melissa, it means front side. The front side, not the back side in the UK. The front bottom. Melissa's going to blush now. I know. What I mean, where could I go and eat? I mean, I could go and book the Manoir Carte Saison, maybe, you know. Raymond Blanc's restaurant. £200 later. I mean, he didn't say where. Right, so I've got these corner panels, and I don't mind using the corner panels. And I'm almost inclined to swap around and have that as the matting layer, so that I've got a stronger border around the actual flowers. I think I realised that when I did the other one, thinking, oh, actually I think I prefer to have it matted on something bright. It just so happens that is 10 centimetres, so that's great. So let's do that. Do this at 9.5. Let's just chop off that there and there. No, he's just at uni, but he's incredibly frugal with his money. He has money from the government, a grant from the government, and he also has a loan, but he barely spends it. I keep trying to encourage him to, like, make sure he eats well, and, you know, not to be afraid of spending money to eat well. And he doesn't, you know, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. So oh, that's what we call a doodle. What do you call it? What Diana? Okay, so some of you are realising what that word means. Does Melissa? Melissa's realised now. That's it. That's why it's so funny when us Brits hear you guys talk about it in the States, we're just like, because what? Yeah, we call you know, the bags that you wear around your waist. We call them bum bags. You call them something else. Soggy cornflakes and anemic toast doesn't sound very appealing, Janice. Right, the other fancy fun fold I want to do with you guys is the one that I gave you a little sneak peek of with my shorts earlier today. And it's one that Navarana reminded me of and sent me a really great little tutorial on. She had taken photos of how to do it, and it's the pop and flip one. And when I did that fancy fold years and years ago, I did it in a slightly different way. So I was really pleased to sort of figure out another way of doing it. Right, connect that there. Hi, Sandy. Oh yes, don't read the comments, Sandy. It refers to my typo of my video earlier this evening. I missed out a crucial C in the word fancy. It has now been amended. Oh, really, Diana? I did not know that. We call that something else. So I'm just making sure I'm burnishing all these edges really well. Ta-da! So this is a great alternative to a slimline card, I think, but I'd like just a textured one. Not textured, layered, that's the word I want. Sorry, there we go. So that's the inch version and that's the centimetre version, and it's not terribly different. It's really quite similar looking, but I like that. I think yeah, I'll be introducing my in-person ladies to this one because it's a great way to show off a beautiful kind of like stamped area. So who's going? Oh, take care, Cindy. Bye. Okay, so there we go. Right, so let me just show you, if you haven't caught that little video that I did this afternoon. So yesterday I spent hours making this. So after I finished the live, I then did a little addition to this section here. Ta-da! So thank you, Navarana, for reminding me about that. So I want to show you how to do this really simply. Okay, really simply. My mum had a Brit friend come to see her once, and as she arrived, she said, "Your house looks so homely. Not what we want to hear, lol." Oh, really? What does that mean to you then, Deb? I think that's a really lovely, lovely compliment. Homely. What is that? I can only imagine what it might mean to you. You'll have to let me know. Yes, it will, Lisa. It should do. I'll just grab an envelope and double check. well, it'll fit in do you call that a legal envelope or something? Yeah, there we go. So that's 8.5 by 4 3/8. Yeah. Frumpy. Oh no. No, we know homely is like, oh, it's like the, oh, what is it? The hugger? The what's the is it Swedish? Hug, the HYGGE. Or cozy, homely. It's like, it's nice. No, that's something nice for us. All right, so I wanted to show you how to make this mechanism. So I will do this from scratch so that you guys can see it. And I think I might use another piece of Orchid Oasis. Oh, sorry, the colours I used earlier were Orchid Oasis and Tahitian Tide. Okay, so you need a card base. Oh, I might need two of these actually. So you just need your normal kind of card base. So I'm just going to do 10.5 by a score at 14.5 and then cut at 29. I think I'm going to change this blade now as well. I was trying to take the blade out and the whole thing's come off. Okay, that's useful. Alright, so just double check my measurements for this. So if you were doing this in inches, if you cut a piece of cardstock 8 inches wide by about 3.25, then score at 2, 4 and 6. All right, so if we're doing this more British size, I guess we could just cut that down to, sorry, centimetres, 10 centimetres. I think this will work. It's a little bit larger, but we'll go for it, see what happens. Oh no, actually, let me just do that a little less. Let's go for 8. 8 will be safer. So 8, then score at 5, 10, 15 and 20 and cut at 20. So there we go, you've got your 4 panels there. Is a home without a cat just a house? What do 6 cats make it? I don't know, busy? Alright, I'm just seeing if I've got a scrap bit for my mechanism. So I'm going to use this for my mechanism. So, let me just double check my measurements on this. So to make the mechanism, either cut, so if you're doing it in inches, do it 3 inches by 8 inches. I'm going to do centimetres. I'm going to do this 8 by 20. Okay. Then you're going to score. So whatever measurement you've gone for, basically this needs to match this. Sorry, the length needs to match, not necessarily the width, but certainly the length has to match. So I'm going to score half of this size, so that would be 4 centimetres, but if you're doing this in inches, it would be 1.5. I'm going to score half there, then turn it and score half here. Then I need to do a little mark at the sorry, so that's 4 centimetres there. So at the 4th, I'm going to put the score line at 4 centimetres. And I'm just going to do a little notch there and there. Turn it around. Do a little notch there and there. Okay, so basically this is sort of a square in the middle here. All right. So I'm just getting my screen to catch up with me. So there we go. Can you see that this is 4 centimetres by 4 here? And then we're going to score from that line there through the middle there to this line here. Then turn it and score from that line down to that line. Sorry, score that mark down to that mark. And then hopefully through the central portion there. So you're looking to create that kind of pattern. Right, and then you need to burnish really, really, really well. Backwards and forwards. Okay, the card really needs to know what you want it to do. Okay, then I'm gonna just see, remember how to do this. So then you need to take the ends like this, and then push towards you, but push these bits down, so it makes like an arrow like that. Then you're going to pop this into your trimmer, and then I'm going to pop it so that it's basically the half of whatever this is. So this measures 4 centimetres. So I'm going to put that in at 2 centimetres there, and I'm just going to cut that section off. Now it may not cut completely through that bottom one, but that's okay, because you can kind of see where it's gone, and all you need to do is get your scissors and trim that off. Then turn it over, and again half of whatever this is, so that's 2 centimetres for me. Put it down and push really hard backwards and forwards. And again, oh, it did come off. Okay, so it came off that time. So then when you open it up, should have created your mechanism. Okay. So I forgot to say this needs to be folded backwards and forwards as well. So actually I need it to do that way. So it's a valley, mountain fold in the middle and valley folds on either side. Okay. Right, let's decorate then. So I want to decorate the inside of this before I stick any of my anything down. So let me just see what I've got left over that I can decorate with. They don't necessarily have to be exactly the same. You can do something different. Ooh, got a bit of this left over. Oh, that might be quite nice. Okay, so I want 2 layers to go on the inside, so I'm going to cut that at 10 and 10, and then just cut the top to 14. So that can go on the inside like that and that. Then I want to cut this panel, so I have sections that are going to sit inside here, like so. So just going to cut that at 4 inches. Right, so I just need to remind myself what this is. 8 by 5. So if I cut this to 7.5. And then cut these at 4.5 centimetres. So 1. And I'm going to lay it over here as I'm doing it so that I know where to stick them. 2. 3. Then 4. Okay. Then I do want to decorate the front of it, but maybe I'll do that in a second. Let's just stick all these down first. Just get rid of some of the stuff. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Put that over there. Whew, right. Hi Martina. When did she pop in? Oh, Martina's not here, sorry. Hi Sandy. Someone's just talked about Martina. Hi Nessa. Take care, Shaz. Hope you have a good sleep. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Vicky's just put the link to how I stamped this one. Right, so when you stick these layers on, I would recommend you stick it very, very, very well. Because the mechanism does pull a little bit on it. I like this, having the dark at each end. It kind of like frames the whole thing really well. Okay, so then to pop the mechanism in, you need to put glue on just on this section here, and we're going to put that in the centre there. So, now it's quite important to try and get as close to the edge as possible with this, so that's why I'm kind of like moving the glue. I'm putting it on thinly, but I am moving the glue as close to the edge as possible because it really does tug here at that point there. So I'm going to lift that up ready. Oh no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put that down first. Just eyeball it so I can see it's in the middle. Then I'm going to put glue along here. Again, just really spread it out well. And then fold it over and say, I love my Stampin' Up! Demonstrator 3 times. Hi Sandy, as soon as this is over I'm making that card. I just got the cutest Easter bunny paper that'll be perfect for it. Brilliant. So it's so worth having to push this down. Oh, which Joyce has arrived? Hello Joyce. Did I miss a comment? Tear tape works well. Ah, good. Yeah, it's pretty strong stuff, isn't it, the tear tape? Alright, there we go. Just got to make sure I've got no other sticky bits happening. Okay, right, then to pop this on, you need to stick. Oh, I should have stuck that before. So basically, never mind. So see if I can show it to you. So basically, you've got your 2 bits there. I should have stuck this in before I did it. Is you put that in through the middle like that, and then you flip it round. Okay, and you're going to stick it so that the edge, this edge bit, is right on the edge of there. Okay, so I'm just going to lift that up and put some glue along there. No, move it over a bit. Turn it over. So silly Ruth, should have stuck this down before. I stuck it in place. I might just do another explanation of the mech. Oh, I know what, I'll do it on this one. This is my crib one. My one that I was trying out. So let it stick before opening. Right, let's show you on this one. So valley in the middle, put together, and then basically you're going to stick. So you need this to be in the middle. You're going to stick that to that. So this one to this one. I wonder if I can do it at the same time. So it's got to go in that way. Go in the middle, up to the edge there, and then flip it over. You do have a little moment of wiggle room, but there we go. Oh yes, this pop-up did it the rounds about 5 years ago. It was super popular. Very, very popular. And I've just seen it reoccur in pop-ups for folio albums. That's why I'm kind of revisiting it. So there we go. Okay. Right, let's see if it works now. There we go. Right. No glue sticking out, that's fine. Now, which way round should I have it? I think that's the better side, isn't it? That way. So, let's think about what to decorate this with. Now, I wanted to play with these curvy dies, and I wondered whether to have a panel on the top with maybe have that there, and then have a blue section coming in there and there. That's what I was thinking. So let's cut that at 10 centimetres. At 14. So that can go on there. And if I cut this at 10, I'm going to cut a section out of there, like that, and a section from that side just to stick on the top. So I'm going to get my cut and emboss machine. I haven't made one of those for ages. Oh. Flip that around. Now that plate is a bit bendy. I'll get a flatter plate. This is quite a long die, so you have to make sure that it's not protruding too far out so you don't damage it. Now, as usual, I haven't put sentiments on this. You know me. Now, it does feel a little bit bulky. So, but that's just the way it is. So I'm not going to use dimensionals on this. I'm just going to stick this flat on. And with these kind of like quite intricate dies, it's worth putting just tiny flecks of glue on to hold it down, because otherwise it can get damaged so easily. All right. So of course you can have your sentiment or your message at the top there. And then maybe to put a panel on the back for your, you know, for whatever you want to write. Just going to trim that down a little bit. Ooh, I like a look, a new blade can do that. Isn't that amazing? That die is from the Around the Bend dies. Around the Bend. Yeah, it's in the mini catalogue. I'll show you the rest of them in a second. They've got some really pretty florals in there. Some nice flowers. It's a sort of die set that you can just buy the die set and be perfectly happy with it because it's self-contained. So you get that and that. That matches the curve on there. And that curve there with a stitch in it. You get little hearts and you've got these beautiful leaves. And then these embossed flowers and then these tiny little leaves there. It's absolutely stunning. All right, I think we've come to the end of this class. So if you didn't catch the earlier fancy folds, you do go back and watch those. So it's just like a tall way to show off some stamping. And then there's this one here. And then we have our Twist and Pop, I think this one's called. Twist and Pop there. Okay, super duper easy way to create that mechanism by doing all your scoring and folding first, and then just cutting off the middle. I think before, when I'd seen it done, people were like cutting into it individually, and it really put me off it. But seeing this way of doing it, it's just like changed my life. So thanks, Glenna. So there we go. Oh, excuse me. So let me know which one is your favourite. We've got A, B, and C. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. Oh, that fits into my screen nicely. I can't always get them to sort of sit nicely on my screen, but there we go. That'll be a nicer photograph for the thumbnail. Ah, there we go. I want to go play now, but I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Oh, well, I did want to play a little bit more with making another folio album, but I'm not sure I will. I'm feeling a little tired now. So, oh, good, Cheryl. Yeah, go and have a play with it. Yeah, rewind and. So, thanks everyone so much for joining me, and I'll hopefully catch you again soon for some more creativity and creations with Ruth at Artful Stampin. Da, da, da. Stay well, everybody. Lots of love. I need to go and referee the kids. Oh, take care, Anna. Lovely to see you. So if you like the channel, if you're new here and you fancy seeing what else I'm up to, then do subscribe and come back again.